everyone? Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal, and this morning we did a delivery, which is what you saw the clips of, and that was referred to me by a realtor. We don't have any junk jobs on the schedule, so what we're doing instead is a ghost route and some marketing, since we had to bring the trailer with us to get that done. Now, I just went by 2 different senior living facilities and got emails for the directors to message and try to set up an appointment with. While I was at the second place where we dropped off the delivery to, I was able to find the country club and go in and get the business card for the person who's in charge of the HOA board, basically, to try to see if I can talk with them to get put on the referral list as a business. So this is going to lead into today's topic of the video, which I personally really strive for almost everywhere I go. And I'm not perfect with it, but it's definitely put me in positions where I've been able to do more than I otherwise would have. And that is taking advantage of location and access. So what I mean by that is, let's say you go to a new apartment complex, a new high-rise building, a new country club, a 55-plus community, whatever it is, something that has a guard gate that you otherwise can't get into unless you have an appointment with somebody, you're going to visit a friend or family, or you're doing a job and you've been called in to the front. Once you get in the building or in the complex, use that access to now market yourself. So seek out the property management office. If they don't have an office, try to find the mail center or the elevators. Normally they'll have a poster board that's attached to the wall that has information about the community or upcoming events or property management information. Try to find the phone number, email, and the name of the people in charge. Take a picture of it. Send them an email. Ask about a vendor position. Ask if you can be put on the referral list. And all you're doing is using that opportunity that you're already there to use that information that you now have to try to get yourself in that place more often, because you otherwise can't find that information online. So it's really only one way to go. And then the next tip is, once you are at the client's house, you do a job, leave them with some business cards and say, hey, would you mind passing these out to any of your friends, families, neighbors, especially if you've done a good job. Most people are more than thrilled to help you out. I've had a lady once at that place we were just at. I asked her, voice crack. Afterwards, she had said I did a great job, and I asked, thank you very much. If I give you some business cards, could you hand those out to your neighbors? She said, oh, absolutely. I know everybody in this building. She sent me 4 jobs, and then she used me 3 times. I think she moved, but 7 jobs off of one person is a pretty damn good deal. And she was right. She knew a lot of those people. When I went to those next 4 jobs, and I was like, yeah, so-and-so referred me to you. And they're like, oh, I love her. Like, we see her every day, blah, blah, blah. We see her at the so-and-so events. Like, she gets around in that place. And that was like one of those really good connections. And that's what you want. So imagine if you do that times 10, times 20, times 30. Think about how many more jobs you can get off of just by simply saying, hey, here's some business cards. Can you pass them out for me? Super easy. Very effective. The third thing is what we're currently doing right now. So this was just a delivery, same as if it was just a junk job. If I just picked up one piece, I don't have anything else going on. So if you have the time, try to do some truck branding, whether it's a ghost route, go to find a place nearby, a gas station maybe, or a busy plaza. You have to think of somewhere where you can just park your truck that's stationary. So 1, you're saving gas. And 2, now you're exploiting yourself to everybody around you, especially somewhere like a gas station where you have people constantly just circulating through the area. That's a great way to expose yourself. Something else I want to mention too is, unless it's a really long route, I like to take local roads versus a highway, because when you're on the highway, you don't really have a lot of time to sit there and remember a name that's just passing by you at 65, 70 miles per hour, or be able to take a picture of your phone. But local roads, you have speed limits between 30 and 45. You have red lights. The red lights are great because now you're sitting in the middle of a crowd of people that only have so many places to look. And if your truck or your trailer is sitting right in front of them, they're going to look up. And that's a great opportunity for them to stop and write down your phone number, take a picture, do whatever. So I think local roads are a great source to use for marketing while you're going to your job already. And then, of course, if your city allows it, try to put some yard signs out everywhere you go, so you're leaving little imprints throughout your city and or your county. So we are currently sitting out by a Sprouts Fresh Market. I figure if people can spend $7 on 6 ounces of turmeric, then they can spend $500 on junk removal. That's how much it cost. We had to get turmeric for smoothies one day, and it was last minute thing. $6.89 for 6 ounces of turmeric, the root. You can get it for $1.89 for a pound at the farmer's market. Blew me away when I saw that. Crazy. But this is just a general, this is a newer plaza they're kind of still finishing up some building in, but there's a lot of more higher end stores in here. There's a Wawa right next to me, which I'm gonna go get something to eat soon. Oh look, there's a junk removal company over here, probably doing the same shit I am. And a Habitat for Humanity. Rad trailer, white truck. I don't see any signs. He has a construction helmet in the front. Let's see. A 14-foot trailer? I think so. I still don't see any writing. He might just do construction or something. If it is a business, he needs to get some damn signs, because I have no idea who he is. I don't know. Maybe he'll come over and say hi. So, this is just a good way for marketing. And everything that I am doing is marketing. And it's just putting yourself in good locations. And a bonus tip is, and I'm going to be doing this weekend, if you're going to, let's say, you're going to a family member's house this weekend for a sibling's birthday party, and they have the available parking, bring your truck and trailer with you, or bring your junk truck with you. If they're in a gated community, have them put you on their list and just tell the front gate saying, yeah, I'm going there for a birthday party, but he also needs me to remove a couch, so we're just kind of tackling we're killing two birds with one stone. And they can't really deny you unless it's a weekend rule or it's overnight. I think after 6 or 8 o'clock, you can't have a commercial vehicle there. But if you're going during the day, that's perfect, because that's when neighbors are going to see you as well. And that's the whole point of it. Especially if it's an HOA or a community that with a gate, you have to figure that the only time people are passing through there is if they actually have jobs. So they probably don't see as many junk removal businesses versus others that can just go in an open neighborhood and drive around and do whatever. So it's a good way to kind of just brand yourself. The same thing goes for if you're going to Home Depot or you're going to Walmart. Any busy place, you're just going there anyways, bring your truck and trailer with you. Park it out in the front entry or exit where everyone's going to be passing by. If you're going to Home Depot, wear your business uniform. You have to assume that for 95% of the population, anyone at Home Depot is either a contractor or something along those lines, or they're doing a project on their house, both of which could use junk removal. So you standing in line, even if you have your partner with you or your employee, have them wear a shirt too. While you're standing in line, the person's behind you, they're going to look at your shirt, they're going to read your shirt. Maybe they need junk removal. Maybe they ask you for a business card just out of curiosity. But that is marketing, and it's a good way to do it. So that is what I find to be super helpful. That's what I try to do all the time. You can ask anyone I know. I am almost always wearing a shirt. If I'm not wearing a shirt, then I'm usually wearing my hoodie. Even though it's Florida, it still rains, and I try to wear a hoodie to protect myself because I keep losing umbrellas. So I'm almost always promoting myself. But that's it for me. I'm going to go get lunch, drop off the trailer, and then continue on with our day. And I will let you know if I hear back from these two people that I just got their emails from. So until next time, I'll see you. That's a weird outro. So until next time, hope everyone is staying busy. Bye.